Let's get in the spirit of Beltane and make this super cute little flower crown. I got all materials from the dollar store. This probably cost me like $6-8 tops. It's super duper cute, if I may say so myself. And for the cost, way better than what you can find online for the same price. It's a fun project, it's super duper easy, and I promise you'll be feeling good afterwards, not frustrated. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, it's Anya, and welcome to my channel where we are building a community here full of witches, yogis, mystics, spiritualists, and just those who are curious through understanding, practicing, and living a life of yoga, magic, and witchcraft. I'm not gonna yammer on for the intro, but this is super fun. You could literally make so many different variations of this, whether you're a dude or they or whatever, a little less girly. Twigs, berries, fruit, whatever, have fun. We just need a reason to celebrate and just get outside and sometimes honestly just look and feel pretty, sexy, whatever adjective, insert it here. That's what we want to feel. But I'm gonna challenge you, actually make the damn thing and wear it outside. Even if it's just literally walking down the street at the park, wear it, have fun with it, or at least, you know, a little sexy photo shoot at home, you know, just something to make you feel good. And if you do it, and if you do make it, or if you just buy one but you want to just get involved, check me out on my Instagram, This Season of Anya. I'm really gonna focus on here and on my Instagram because I'm a scattered, chaotic witch and I need to just narrow down my focus. So Instagram and yeah. I don't know if the tutorial mentions it, but a glue gun and wire cutters will be really, really handy as well. All right, everyone, so what you're gonna need for today's project is a garland or ivy of sorts, flowers like leaves and twigs, small accent flowers, and a few larger statement flowers. First step, go ahead and unravel the garland and then adjust it to your liking. Keep in mind if you want this to sit either on the crown of your head, like the top of your head, or if you want it to sit more on your forehead. You decide, any is good. Once you have the size you like, just go ahead and twist the ends together. Before you decide you like where it's at, just put it on one last time. If you do want to secure these ends down with the glue gun, you're more than welcome to do so, but I would wait until the end just in case you need to make any last adjustments. And for your next step, go ahead and start applying the filler leaves. All right, so my friends, for this next part, we are going to play around with some length on this crown. Look at those little ferns go, aren't they cute? But keep the stems long for a couple different reasons. They're pliable, and that way too, you can decide if you want them to stick out a little bit. Okay, and now for this next part, you wanna grab some of your textured leaves. Make sure you do have a good amount of these textured leaves because they look way cooler. These more plasticky bits, they just are gonna add so much interest to your piece. Take those little clusters and pick them off. So what you're gonna wanna go ahead and do, grab about 3 of your ferns and place them on the crown and be sure that they're all going one direction. I'm just gonna go ahead, grab it, place it, all going clockwise. Take my little end right here. And just wrap it around. Now I also have some needle nose pliers. Those actually will come very much in handy as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and really gently secure it on my crown. Now, super important, since we have a top side and a back side, this is not gonna be very comfortable on your head. So again, make sure, especially if you do have those pliers, that you can get in there, give it a good tug, and wrap it so it's facing up. So you see these little wire bits that are sticking out from the fern? You definitely want those wire bits sticking up. That is going to be a pain in the butt and so uncomfortable if they're facing down because that's gonna lead it more likely to scratch. But what you should also do, go that extra mile and just very gently and effortlessly encapsulate it a little bit, just so the pokey bits don't get you. Trust me, this little extra step is gonna make it that much more worth it. Now, as you can see, all the fern is facing one direction. Don't get too caught up in the details here because part of it being a little bit messy, a little bit unpredictable is a good thing, but if you find that a piece isn't laying right, you can just go ahead, place it and glue it down just to give it a little bit more control. So let's go ahead and take our last bit of ferns and place them so they are facing the opposite direction, creating a little bit of a crosshatch. I mean, honestly, if the world ended today, not so bad. This is already looking super duper cute, but we're gonna make it even cuter. Let's go ahead and put in our tiny little fillers. Same as before, just go ahead, loop them up, and let's get to work. I do recommend getting 3 bunches of leaves and filler. We want this to look expensive. We want this to not look like we bought it from the dollar store. We want to look like we spent a bunch of money on this from Etsy and our queens of the Bellfire. I don't know, you know, or kings. Hey, I'm here for it all. So now's a good time to try it on and just make sure you like the general sense of where things are going. If you're type A like me, don't get caught up in the details. Just try it on, get a general gist. This will help you better plan. If it feels like things are going a little too wonky, that's okay. You can just start to pin some of the excess down with the glue gun. But don't get too hasty because we still have to add on the flowers. The flowers are going to add a lot of filler, so some of those longer bits may actually work. That's why we added them there to begin with, right? Once the crown is starting to look proportionate and to your liking, go ahead, take your biggest flowers, start to remove them one by one, and go ahead and place them on your flower crown. Since this is a flower crown for Beltane after all, put a little intention into it. Are you trying to feel a little more sexy, a little bit more desirable? Awesome! Channel that energy as you're putting it in. Oops! This is also a lesson for me. The more I try, the worse I do, so let that be a lesson from Spirit too. Just saying. I feel like I could do a whole video on the spirit of hot glue gun. Slow down and take your time and be patient. A good Lord knows I need a lot of that. Hey, seriously though? She looking cute. She looking real cute. I don't even need those filler flowers. So at this point, just go ahead, try it on, and while it's on, then you can kind of adjust and mold the pieces to your liking a little better. If you feel like something is a little wonky, just go ahead and just twist it down. The nice thing about floral arrangements is that everything is pretty bendy, so you shouldn't have too rough of a time. What did you guys think? Did you like this? Are you gonna make a crown for Beltane? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Thank you guys so much for your likes, comments, and subscribes. Don't forget to check out my other videos on Beltane. I got Beltane altar up and going, and that video is 10 out of 10, if I may say so. I also have a how to celebrate Beltane video that I know you'll love. Okay, that's all I got for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Thanks for putting up with the highs, the lows, the light and the dark. That's what we are about here on this channel. So much love and gratitude to you on this journey of healing. I'll catch you on the next one.